unhinged ways to beat the unaliving ideations, okay? Unhinged. You've been warned. I'm going to be making banana bread as we do this. So, numero uno, in my humble opinion, is to find your why. Wait, let's get butter. Is this going to be enough butter? No. Are we going to make it work? Okay. Oh, shoot, I can't post this because the person I'm making the banana bread for, I'm actually going to see her tomorrow. All right, I'll just schedule this to post later. Anyways, you need to decide for yourself what your why is going to be. And I'm sorry to all the psychologists and the self-help gurus in the world, but it has to be external. Yeah, because you don't want to be here no more. Uh-huh. So in order for you to find you're gonna need to find it outside of yourself, because if it's up to you, you're on your way out. So mine was concerts. And I understand how fucking privileged that is, that I even had the fucking budget and a capacity to do that. And if it wasn't a concert, it was a flight to go visit a friend. And that was how I convinced myself that, well, I gotta make it to the next 30 days, because then it's only gonna be X days until the next concert and or flight to visit a friend, right? I'm not saying that this is a good reason to stay alive. I'm saying when you're in the unaliving ideation stage, it really will help to have an external thing to be like, okay, but I have to stay until that. And again, this video started with the word unhinged for a reason. Let's put this in the microwave. A much more affordable version of this particular strategy would be to starting a book series that has books that are coming out later, or starting a series on TV that you know the next season won't be coming out, like an anime or something. So that is a cheaper version of this strategy, especially if you are neurodivergent and you tend to get really obsessive with things, and you just need to know now exactly what's going to happen. And so you won't be able to go until the thing is done. You know, we need to know how it ends. I am autistic with ADHD. I'm pretty sure that has become obvious in the last whatever minutes that this has been running. My unaliving ideation came from the fact that my dad died and my mom died when I was 11. So I was now an orphan by the literal definition of the word, even though I have a lot of people that love me and I have a bonus mom and lots of tios and tias. But at the end of the day, when my dad died, it kind of rocked my entire universe off its axis, and I had to figure out how to survive. So that was 3 years ago now, and I'm still here. So I know these tips work. Anyways, number two, and this is again unhinged, right? It's unhinged. But you need to figure out a form of movement that fucks with you, because dopamine does work. I didn't say work out, right? I didn't say join a gym. I didn't say start CrossFit. I said a form of movement that works out for you. You do need to do it. You got to find it. An object in motion is a lot harder to pinpoint than an object that's not in motion. You know what I mean? So that one, I'm sorry, you got to find something that gets you out of the bed. That's just important. Constantly talk about the mental illness. Constantly. Yeah. Constantly talk about, you know what? If this doesn't work out, I can just go. Constantly make the dark jokes. I said unhinged, okay? Before you come for me, I said unhinged. For me, constantly being like, I mean, well, if this one more thing goes wrong for me, I guess I can just, pull the plug. Being able to joke about that and constantly just being like, when people ask you, how are you? I was like, oh, I'm horrible. Yeah, I would actually rather not be here, as in alive, but you know what? I am. Look at me go. I'm proud of me. I would constantly remind people that I did not want to be on this planet. And I'm sure there's a lot of people that didn't appreciate that and didn't like it. And let me tell you, sorry, but also not sorry. I had to stay alive. And that's how I did it. I'm telling you, unhinged. This is unhinged advice. I said unhinged. Okay? For me, the more I joked about not wanting to be here, the more I felt okay, because I was allowing myself to be honest about it. And that actually made me feel way more grounded and stable than doing the whole life is good, life is great. I don't think I said life was good once for at least a year after my dad passed. I didn't even because life wasn't good. My dad wasn't here. What the fuck was I doing here? I don't know. I'm stuck on this shit. But I made it and we survived. We take deep breaths and we keep it pushing. When I did my morning affirmations, I like to write mine personally. Everybody has a different cup of tea. I don't care how you do it. Mine was, today I have something to look forward to. Not next week, not even the thing that I'm staying alive for, the concerts. It wasn't, oh, Beyonce's in 6 months. It was literally, today, this is what I'm doing that will put a smile on my face. And that was my morning affirmation for probably 2 years. Okay, like I said, I am on the meds now. I'm in therapy now. I'm much better now. But let me tell you that every morning just being like, okay, so today I have blah, blah, blah to look forward to really sometimes was the only reason I got out of bed because I didn't even get medicated until a year and change after my dad passed. So I am now on the praise be to Prozac. That bitch works so well, let me tell you. Yes. And I literally just got out of therapy while I'm recording this, which is why I'm recording it because I had this thought in therapy. But here we are. I'm missing an ingredient. Please hold. Okay, but when do you stop being unhinged? I don't know. You'll figure that out in therapy and in your own journaling and your own blah 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 and your own why is this not coming out in your own way, in your own shape, in your own form, in your own how. Everybody has a different way of going through it. I was in therapy the whole time, but until I found my like dream match therapist, which was almost 2 years after my dad died, I think, yes, is when I actually stopped being truly completely unhinged. Now the meds made me less unhinged, but I really actually started working on it in more hinged ways post finding my dream therapist. Her and I, we go like this. She's coming with me to the grave. I love that woman. So yeah. Just remember getting through the unaliving ideation, it's a journey that you have to take with yourself with however helps you. It doesn't need to look right or be right. You don't have to pretend that you know what's going on. All you have to do is make it to tomorrow. That's it. And as long as you make it to tomorrow, congratulations, we've done it because we have done it. Okay? Again, this was unhinged advice. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not even a doctor yet. Got 3 more years till there. So, yeah.